These are the Einsear T2s. They are a $10 set of headphones. So you get a really crappy box. Got the red ones on deck. I like red. Sue me. A little logo on the back. Metal housing. Is it gonna focus? Probably not. We'll bring it back. You can see it good enough, right? Bring this out. Actually decent tips. I didn't feel the need to change these out for any other tips. The silicone ones are nice and convenient and they fit great. So there's that. It's got a little single button microphone controller. It's kind of crappy. The cable is this fabric braided texture that just we can't seem to focus on. There we go. So get a closer look at that. Little split, no logo, branding, whatever. Keep on going. And it's straight. Again, no logo, branding. But it is red, so plus points for being red. Let's try to focus. Okay. So, the cable tangles really easy. It's kind of shit. But it's $10. You know, I don't really expect a whole lot more for $10. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of a biased review just because of the price of these. We'll just get on to the sound. Quick hitting, or hard hitting, quick bass. So these go down nice and low. Lots of vibration, lots of impact. It sounds really good. It's actually pretty impressive, the amount of bass that you get out of these guys. And the decay feels relatively quick. I don't notice anything kind of sloppy about it. It doesn't really bleed into the mids. It doesn't really sound muddy or anything. Quite impressive. It's a V-shaped response, so the mids are kind of scooped, but they don't lack detail. They're not all fucked up from the big bass response or from having too much treble or anything like that. They sound good. They sound nice and clear. These actually have quite a bit of clarity behind them. I dig them. I honestly dig these a lot. Smooth treble, but it is kind of rolled at the very top. There's no sibilance, there's no pierce, there's nothing wrong with the treble, but it is kind of rolled at the very top end. Let's listen to some Metallica, and some of the hi-hats and stuff from the drums were pretty far back in the mix. Just lacked that splashiness that you typically like to hear from a more kind of balanced or neutral set. But it's not terrible on these. It's not awful, and it's also not in your face, so it's not fatiguing. So it's a good tuning, I believe. An impressive soundstage and imaging, not just for being $10, just impressive, period. These actually sound quite a bit bigger than they are, and the imaging quality is quite good. For $10, I don't know if there's anything better than these. I have more cheap IEMs on the way, but for now, these guys are fucking badass. I highly recommend them if you're poor. Peace out.